Sizing is a very important question. That's one we get quite often because it's just real easy and very simple. If you're sized properly for the entire home or the entire facility, then the air reactors work and our technology work amazingly well. And if you're not sized properly, they just flat do not work. And by sizing, you could kind of go over that with your sales rep. But when you're sized properly, that means basically for the Model 101, you're going to need a 101 for every 1,500 square feet of floor space, and that's with 8 to 9 foot ceilings. Now, if the ceilings are higher, you're going to have to add a machine. If you have separate floors, you're going to have to add a machine. And we did a lot of testing on this early on years ago, trying to make things work, trying to help people to where they could save some money. Maybe they didn't have to get 2 or 3, they could get by with 1 or 2. And so we know exactly what works and what doesn't. And we just do not want to sell anybody something that we already know that's not going to work, because everybody fails. So we don't want to do that. So sizing is important. So if you have a 3-story or 2-story building in a basement, then you're going to need 3 101s automatically, plus any extra sizing that you might need because of the size of each floor. If you have a basement, automatically you have to put one in the basement, or at least one. And then pay attention to that odor, because as it dissipates, so does your problem. Now, the other thing is, if you try to undersize them, I've told you, they just will not work. We've tried it and tried it and tried it, and it never did. So meaning that if you have a 1,600 square foot home, unfortunately, you're going to need 2 Model 101s. You know, if you have 1,800, 1,900, you're going to need that extra unit to get you over the hump, because if you don't, then you'll never get over that hump. You'll never get around that curve. It's just undersized. So it's very important to be sized properly. In fact, that's the #1 thing for our technology to work, is to be sized properly. And if you have any other questions, make sure you get with your sales rep and get sized properly, and look forward to you getting the 99.9% pure air in your home too.